opening day already?
Tim, Robert Flores.
Good morning.
I'm Lauren Shehadi. Good morning. It is. How are you?
I'm not ready.
You better be.
I'm not kidding.
The red light is on.
I'm not kidding. I'm not ready.
My neighborhood equipped with the right kind of infrastructure because of all the complaining. I went to the top. I went to the tippy top of schmoptimum.
You managed Team USA. We're talking about your internet.
That's right.
He gets it, though. I get it.
I waited 2-3 days just
Let
to
it breathe.
reach out.
To be ready just in case.
That's not what we want from now on.
Every team plays today.
That all teams are scheduled for opening day. Hopefully the weather holds in all around the cities.
You know what was great?
Country.
Being back in the fight.
I saw.
That's a fact.
I read so many stupid tweets from people criticizing various aspects of the World Baseball Classic and D-Row. I wanted to go after some people. The digs a little bit later, and D-Row's going to take us behind the rope a little bit and give you a front row seat of what his WBC experience was like. But we obviously have this is going to be a different game. The game is going to look a lot different. So
they always used to say, hey, the best, most talented player plays shortstop. Well, A.J. Preller gave Bob Melvin like 8 of them.
Yeah,
like,
here you go.
Deploy him as such, and we'll see if it works. But yeah, I think for me too. Are we getting into the
unbelievable body of work? He's spending this opening day, however, in Cooperstown, New York, specifically at the Fenimore Art Museum, where Hall of Famer Randy Johnson joining us here on MLB Central. That's how you start a 2023 campaign right there with the Hall of Famer right in the B block.
My first big league
That's
AB.
How you started your career.
It was perfect, though. You're not ready. You're not ready for him.
Not many were ready. So, study. So a lot in common with the Hall of Famer. All right, sales element time.
A rookie on opening day, right? All gung-ho.
And then I want to table it, and I want to focus on opening day. But there are so many people. This tournament, get in on it, because everybody who shows up and buys into this thing, they are playing with their hearts on their sleeves, trying to represent their country. So real quick, I'm going to take, all these things that they haven't done since high school to try and get them to kind of bond and become a team. That was my goal from jump. How do I get the greatest players
to buy in?
To stop trying to impress each other.
Ooh, that's big. And I know you thought about that first moment, that first word. What was it? What was your first sentence? What was your first message to them?
I think I said to them how honored and humbled I was to be in front of them, but the fact that needs to, for whatever reason you're here, why you're wearing USA, whether it's family motivated, whether it's something personal, whatever motivates you, you better jump on board, because it's 7 games in 11 days, and for a lot of you guys that have never been to the postseason, it's going to smack you in the face, and it did. Okay, so these are just surreal moments from day.
A lot of people that did not get that message.
But he did.
So laying at home in the off season, guys were calling me, kind of politicking to get on the team. One of the calls that I got was the best call. Was from a guy around a campfire, probably had a few, and he was hunting with his buddies. And that was this beast, okay?
And consume baseball. It's much different than the way we do it here, and quite
to be the best versions of themselves, right? I don't care who you are, the most arrogant guy in the world.
That's what you do best.
Talented.
Read a room.
How do we get everyone to put their devices down, be self-deprecating, be engaging?
But were you surprised by how good he was? If that makes sense.
I was surprised by kind of just watching all of them. There's a reason they're superstars, the way they go about their craft.
Be that calm?
No, I wasn't that calm, but I could tell on everyone.
I'm sure you got this question a lot, so did I. Could you envision doing this full time?
Yeah, I could. To be back in the fight with those guys and in the dugout with them, you forget. I mean, what they go through on a daily basis, how hard it is to put themselves out there. So, yeah, I could. And I'd like to do it without the constraints that some of these teams had on us, because it was tough. It was tough, but we had guys bail us out. It was an awesome, awesome experience. And now let's get on with the regular season.
Wait, who surprised you most before we get on?
Well, I think my time with Tim Anderson with the whole bat flip thing was chronicled and then end up being...
So
3 years from now, let's do it again.
Run it back.
Let's run it back. All right, let's...
At home all day long and watch a baseball marathon, would you? Or you could take the train to the 161st Street stop in the Bronx and watch the Yankees host the Giants for the start of the season. It was just 2 seasons ago. San Francisco won 107 games. Yankees not paying attention to regular season win totals. You got me. It's go time. And the man on the mound, Garrett Cole, Logan Webb, sharing it on MLB Network this afternoon. Mets, you got next. You want aces, you got them. Sandy Alcantara, about as dominant a season as you could have, culminating in a Cy Young, and you know he's going to want to pitch all 9 innings. Max Scherzer making his 7th opening day start and his first with the Mets, a team with the best opening day record among all 30 teams. And the Guardians and the Mariners were front and center last postseason. Let's see what this year is made of. Luis Castillo pitched his heart out after being sent there at the deadline. He and Shane Bieber, who is making his 4th consecutive opening day start, kicking things off in the Pacific Northwest tonight. Can't wait.